like it's water. Never no pancakes in the kitchen, man.
Valkyries are now a playable team in Quick Play. Compete on the court with the league's newest franchise right now.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the 76ers. For the Los Angeles Lakers, they've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. Sixers, Lakers, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Paul George out there with Joel Embiid, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Thunder in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here's Doncic. Hachimura finds Doncic. Misses the three. Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Maxey. Launches a three. Yabusele. Here's McCain for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic passes to Thunder. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooters' rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron...
Oh, look out! Ruthless!
Whoa. How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh. You're usually not a huge presence on the offensive glass, but George attacks this time. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to McCain. Lots of room. It's good. McCain's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Hachimura, the pass to Lin. Doncic outside, and there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. 76ers ball.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know when to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Doncic on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And it's Maxey missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Thunder. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup,
here's James. He's scoreless at the forward slots. It's LeBron and Hachimura. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to Maxey. Takes a 3. James with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
For 3, Maxey. Embiid. They grab their own miss. Maxey with it. Clock at 6. There's the triple. No luck on that one.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Sometimes you just gotta look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Tries it from the top of the key. Again, the Lakers. The Sixers lead by 6. Here's Grimes. Pass to George. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Thunder with the bucket.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Maxey passes to George. Here's Embiid. Len pulls it in.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
He shoots. Rebound by Philadelphia. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I actually thought their execution at times was excellent, but they failed to come through in those important moments.
And it's just a couple of bad breaks, and then you're on the losing end. I'm sure they're going to bounce back quickly.
Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
Here's Thunder. Maxey covering. Yep, that one's good. Thunder's got 8. 1:56 left in the first half. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer? No, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And the 76ers call time here. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the... So it's Philadelphia in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey is out there with George. And it's Yabusele in at power forward. James outside. Shoots over Embiid. James can't get it to go. The Sixers lead by 13. Maxey passes to Embiid. Thunder grabs the board.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
About a minute played here in the second half. That one goes in. Thunder's got 10 points in the game. The 76ers shooting about 41%. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Thunder with the bucket.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's McCain. Some solid defense from James.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Rebound by the 76ers. Now here's George. He's got 5. Pass to Maxey. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Hachimura's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, when Rory hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
A nice shot by McCain.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Lakers trail by 9. On the wing, Hachimura. Doncic feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Hachimura. Six to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And it's good. 2 points. Hachimura's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. 5th, the Lakers.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork.
The Lakers trail. They've got Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And what a breakout 4th year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Doncic passes to Thunder. Pulls it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And the free throw, no good. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
A 3-second violation. 76ers ball.
The Sixers lead by 4. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Doncic passes to Thunder. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Here's Yabusele. Check by James. Here's Maxey. Tries again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. James passes to Doncic. Here's Thunder. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to James. The 3 is up. There, LeBron for 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now Embiid. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Len's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To take the lead. Doncic throwing his weight around.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And that one's good. Grimes has got 4 points in the quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Oh my gosh! LeBron James is hitting a huge bucket. No one has done it more for longer than LeBron James.
Second shot opportunity, and it's rejected. And he's able to get it back. Here's Embiid. Goes up again. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Embiid with it. Len's there. Embiid misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Yeah!
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Maxey against Doncic. Hachimura outside. Six on the shot clock. And he sinks it.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear for your Laker girl.
A 3 off the inbound. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers, number 20. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
Here's Embiid, looking to get back on track. No good!
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle in the ground. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
That's his second personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.